Hello everybody, this is my second vlog. Today I want to talk about how to ace your assessment day and how I did it. So number one is make sure you sort of like do your research on how a cabin crew member would dress. So try and replicate that in a sense. So what I did, I sort of dressed how I dressed in my old job. So I tied my hair back. I used a donut. I don't know, I think everyone calls it the same around the world. So it's one of those round circular ones that look like a ring donut. I used that, perfectly fine. Tied my hair back, make sure there was nothing being shown. None of my hair sort of like flying away or anything, just had it all tied back. I had minimalistic makeup on. So I wore obviously foundation needed, concealer, a little bit of blusher, eyeliner, a little bit of mascara, and I wore the traditional red lipstick. Now for gentlemen, what I would say is try and go as clean shaven as possible. Most airlines, I've heard, prefer the clean, or maybe even like the, I don't know what you call it, like a number one. But I know my old airline was clean shaven, which did the guys' heads in, but yeah, it's a policy. So try and obviously look neat, presentable, and you'll be fine. Outfit wise, obviously business attire. Business attire can be from a skirt, a dress, or trousers. For male or female, that's the trousers part. Yeah. What I wore a white shirt, a black skirt, and from what I can remember, I'm sure it was black tights. So if it wasn't black tights, it was definitely skin toned ones, but it was just very simple, whatever. Black shoes, can't go wrong. So that's the presentable part. So that's first impression. As soon as they see you, they look at your clothes, look at how you present yourself, and you should ace it. My second one, advice is to smile. Smile, smile, smile. The second you walk in there, apparently they are assessing you. I did hear a friend say that there was a mole, that they put moles in, so people that are pretending they're there on the assessment day. So they put guys like that in. So they're watching you from literally the second you walk in to the second you leave. So just make sure you smile all day, be polite, try to make some friends. These are more likely going to be your fellow cabin crew colleagues. So yeah, that's what I did. So I was just sort of be me, smiled the whole day till my cheeks hurt me. So I did the whole lot. Third one is to make sure you do your research. Make sure you do your research on the airline that you're working for, because during the interview, they will ask you, what do you know about the airline? Why do you want to work for us? Questions like that. If you're sort of sitting there, not knowing anything about the possible airline that you're working for, doesn't look good at all. And even what I did as well was, once I get into something, I sort of obsess about it anyway. So it's kind of something that I generally like to do, or generally do, because it's just part of what I do all the time, is I went on the actual website and I looked at their quotes, their clever quotes that they use. So I used it in sentences. I used it in a sense of, that's what I like to do when I'm working. That's what I like to present. That's what I like to think. That's what I like passengers to think. That's how I sort of narrowed their little sayings out in my sentences to say that's, you guys are definitely part of me. That's what I like to do. It's kind of a clever way of formatting what their their company policies, I think it's called. Yeah, so that's what I like to do. Yeah, so that's my advice. For now, like I said, I'm new, so I'll obviously do another one later on when I get a bit more comfortable with this filming and stuff. But yeah, that was my advice. That's what I did. I got the job, and yeah. So good luck. Research. See you soon.